Welcome back to part 2 of my recap of my journey so far. In this episode, we're going to be leaving the mooring after lockdown. I'm going to take you through the North Oxford Canal, up the Coventry Canal, the Birmingham and Fazeley Canal, and a short stretch on the Worcester and Birmingham Canal, taking us to Bournville. Well, hi, and welcome back to Trev's Travels by Narrowboat. I hope you all watched part 1, Early Cruising, where that all took place before the first lockdown. Lockdown is now over, and it's time to make a move. Look at the difference in the weather the 12 weeks have made between then and now. We now look like it's summer. Got rid of the rubbish, filled up with water. Let's jump on the back of the boat, start her up, and get moving. I'm looking forward to cruising. Well, here we go. It's time to start summer cruising. It's goodbye Rugby. It's been my home for the last 10 weeks, but it's time for a change. I bought a boat to try and travel as many of the canals as I can. We're just passing Brinklow here. Brinklow's an excellent place to moor and very popular with boaters. If you take the bridge here and walk up to the left, that will take you into the village of Brinklow. Just after this bridge, we really go into a cutting, which is the new cutting put in when they shortened the canal. And here we are in that deep cutting. We are now at Hawksbury Junction, and this is the famous Sutton stop lock. And the equally famous Greyhound pub. We have now left the Oxford Canal and we're onto the Coventry Canal, heading north. And we're going through some beautiful countryside here on our way to Atherstone, where we will meet Sasha from Sasha's Narrowboat Life, and she will help me down the Atherstone flight. Well, I'm now at Atherstone. This is the top lock, and I have a lock keeper here helping me. Now we go on to the next lock. Look who it is. It's Sasha. She's just done the lock for me. Thanks very much, Sasha. Well, this is a memorable day. It's probably the hottest day of the year so far, and having helped come down the Atherstone flight was fantastic. Thanks very much for your help, Sasha. We're almost done now. It'll be time for me to make my way on towards Polesworth. Well, I'm now at Polesworth. It's now time to find somewhere to moor up and go and take a walk to the old Abbey and the Abbey Church. In fact, just after this bridge, I think I will be mooring up. All moored up now at Polesworth. It's been raining here. Time to go and have a walk round the Abbey and the Abbey Church. Next stop, Tamworth. We'll take a look at the castle. Here we have the River Tame. We're walking past the River Tame on our way to Tamworth Castle. And here we are now at Tamworth Castle. Unfortunately, we can't go in, you know why. Our next stop is Fazeley, which is just around the corner. Well, who's a naughty boat then, coming across the Tame Aqueduct on your own? Better let me get back on. Moored up at Fazeley, just before Fazeley Junction on the Coventry Canal, heading north. You can see my boat now. I've just left the Coventry Canal and it's now moored up on the Birmingham and Fazeley Canal. Here's one of the first sights we find on the Birmingham Fazeley Canal, the famous towered footbridge. Moored up just before Cuckoo locks. Time to go and do the locks. This is Cuckoo bottom lock, directly in front of us now on the Birmingham and Fazeley Canal. This is the bottom lock. This is lock number 9 we're leaving. And here's my boat driving itself again, leaving Cuckoo top lock. It was a warm day doing those locks. It started off in the morning very chilly, ended up very warm. I wasn't expecting to see that sign on the Birmingham and Fazeley Canal. Look, as we go underneath Cuckoo Bridge, there's a pizza oven to the left hand side there. Not really, it's a place to store the stop planks. This road towering above us on the left hand side here is the M6 motorway. We're right in amongst here, Spaghetti Junction in Birmingham. We take a left here and carry on the Birmingham and Fazeley Canal. While concentrating holding the camera here, I almost missed this turn and overshoot it. As soon as we make the turn, we're going to go over the Tame Aqueduct again. This is the River Tame again, and we're going to look for somewhere to moor. Fortunately, I was able to moor here at Cuckoo Wharf. It's a safe mooring. After leaving Cuckoo Wharf this morning, we climb Farmer's Locks. Not exactly the nicest set of locks I've ever gone up through, although the history of these locks is very interesting. The atmosphere around and some of the people around make it a little depressing. Very clever though how the locks have been now devised to go under some of the modern structures of the city. After the climb up through Farmer's Locks, it does have its rewards. One comes out in the middle of basically Birmingham city centre, and it is very nice now here, especially in Gas Street Basin area, with some very upmarket pubs and restaurants around. Well worth the trip and the visit into the centre of Birmingham. It comes highly recommended by myself. After spending a couple of very enjoyable days in Birmingham Gas Street Basin, it's time to leave. We'll leave on the Worcester and Birmingham Canal, heading out towards Bournville. Well, that was a little recap on my trip from Rugby to Bournville. Hope you enjoyed it. It was nice to see the sun out after the first episode of my recap, which was done in February, March time, and now we've been through June and July. Stay tuned for the next episode, which will take us through the main part of summer. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and remember to hit the bell notification button. That way YouTube will inform you every time I upload a new video, so you won't miss part 3. That just leaves me to say, thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.